Hey everyone. Just thinking, do I get that down now so I don't have to keep moving? Just grabbing some card now, just the colour I think I'm going to use. Is that this name? Yeah, that's darker again. I've got so many different reds. Hi everyone, I'll be 2 secs. I just, rather than keep getting up and down, so I grab the card now. That's quite a thin, might be better actually. Okay, I'll just pop this back. I need to get everything up on my screen. Hey everyone. Right, where are we? Where's YouTube? There we go. Hey everyone. How are you all? Right, just give that a minute to come up. Let me just drop in. Oh wow, there's everybody. Hello. Just seeing her. Let me just scroll back. Gillian was the first in the house. Hi. Hey Claire, Pauline, Barbara, Emma, Jane, Lynette, Deb, Linda, Carolyn, Pippa, Tez, Debbie, Simone, another Deb, Maureen, Sab, Beth, Joe, Becky. You are just what I needed. Oh, thank you, Becky. Karen, hello. Donna, Bryant, Jenny, Tracy, Sharon, Kathy. Hello, everybody. Debbie, Ing, another Deborah, Laura, Jackie, Avril, Wendy. I'm good, thank you. Hey, Vicky. I hope you don't get the heat. The heat we're kind of, we had a really hot weekend, or a few days before that. What was I going to say? But it's really muggy. Don't know actually what I'm going to use yet. I'll drop in the links once I'm 100% sure what I'm going to use. I'll just pop that over there. How is everyone? Hope you're all good. Yeah, I've got the windows open, so I'm getting a cool breeze coming through. But yeah, it's pretty warm. Hi everyone. Julie, hello. Hey Vicky. Little Rabbit Designs. Hiya, Amanda. 36 for you, 30 for Tez in France. Oh, Kathy, yeah, still a lot more to do. Thank you. Those of you saying about the garden, yeah, it's getting there. Like I said, tons more to do. I'm kind of full into doing that now. I've stopped everything in the house and just doing all the garden stuff now. So, it's all good fun. I'm enjoying it. Okay, so today I have a fun fold card which I saw on Jan B's. It was Pinterest actually. I just put in fun fold cards and this one come up by Jan B. So I've done my own measurements because I think hers is smaller from judging by the picture. This is 5x7. It's dead easy. It's not hard at all. There's a few bits I think I'm going to check. I don't think you need the hinges connecting in there. I think you need a gusset, so we're going to add a little spine there because you can see like it's stretching around all of that. But then if I didn't use those extra bits, then it would actually probably be okay. So maybe that will solve that. But it's quite an interesting one. She just called it a wow pop-up, I think. I don't think there was any particular name. Anybody made this? So I know some of you follow Jan. Hey everyone, went to Mum's today. She is in the middle apartment in a 3x3 square like a square. Oh gosh. Judging went wow, don't know outcome until 29th of August. Oh, so you've got quite a long time to wait. Why is this so long? Do they do lots of places? Is it like part of a bigger competition? Hey Deborah. X Factor card. Yeah, it is a little bit actually, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Can see that. Yeah, fingers crossed, Tracy. Have you not made this? No, I've made it with these. You've got these two bits that run along the top. I know what you mean. There is a similar style where I've done, I can't remember what the middle part is. It's like a pop out and then I've done, yeah, it's similar, but this is different. Really, that bit that's added is like two suspended pieces. It's just the little springs on the side. I thought it was quite unusual. So I'm going to do my Christmas ephemera with this. So either the ephemera or I'm going to stamp the images. I'm not sure because I've got a few still here. And I thought, just as a quick example, how pretty the robin would look. Like one robin there, and then I could flip and have another robin there. I think that looks really pretty. Morning, hey Nikki, hey Rose from Tennessee, Marie, Tracy, Sam, how do you make your 7x7 shop brought card, please? What's 7x7 shop brought? Sam, how do you make your 7x7 shop brought card, please? I don't know what card, Deborah. I've got lots of 7x7, but I don't know what you mean shop brought card. What size is it? 7x7? I don't know what you're asking. Again, if I'm reading that, not getting it, sorry, but I don't know what you're asking me. My mother-in-law is popping over, so I'll be back soon, no problem. Hello, finally able to watch you live. Hey Sally, thank you for joining. That looks nice. You could do another kind of pop up in the middle there as well, but you'd have to do it so that it could fold down flat and then pull itself kind of open that way. So there's a few variations, I think, of this. Oh, she wants to make a 7x7 card blank. Yeah, you need a piece of 14x7. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realise, because you put shop brought, so that's why I don't get what you were asking. Immediately saw things suspended, maybe your old Santa in the plane. Yeah, that would be good. In fact, you could easily have a spinner in the middle there. You could put some string between those two and have a little spinner in the middle. I think that would look really good. So I've got, you want a lightweight, you know, you go for that kind of, I think this is even probably a 180, but I think it's going to be perfect for mats and layers and stuff, just because you've got a lot. If I fold that down, I measured that and it's 3/8 of an inch. So, you know, that's quite thick. So I would put it in one of my box envelopes. You could do a bouncy envelope still for this though. And I think just to eliminate that bit, I'm not going to add those tabs. I don't see any need to have these little tabs here. I'm not sure if that's how the tabs were done, but they do, Jan did put tabs in there, but I just made it up. I just don't think you need it. Once they're in place, that's not going to go anywhere. So I think we'll take it out. It's an itchy day, lots of little thunderbugs. Oh, what's a thunderbug? I've never heard of that. Oh, I see. Right. So, okay. Yeah, well, people have said there how to do it. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, Prakna. Oh, gosh. Yeah, what's a thunderbug? Don't know what a thunderbug is. Right. So, if you want to craft along, grab yourself some card. I think I want to have... I'm trying to think what's going to pop best against this, because then there's lots of mats and layers added to it as well. So I need to kind of do a bit of planning ahead of time really before, you know, you kind of decide on the topper. I want to decide on what decoration I want. See, that's going to be way too busy because there's quite, I think you need to keep things quite plain with this because there's a lot going on with the card fold. So I think I'm going to go for maybe that for the front, and then go for like one of the, maybe I'll do a white card blank with this coming through here, and then on this could be this on the red, against the red. That could work, or I could do the polka dot, but I think this is the wrong colour red then. So I think I might swap it. Let me just grab a lighter red. Tiny little black bug. They used to set off the fire alarms when I worked in a residential home. They're so small. I don't know. Never heard of it. Come out of the grass during one evening and scare the... Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to Google them later. See, that's a lighter. That's better, that red. I'll go with that instead. Hopefully I've got enough. I've got too many different shades of red here now. I'm making sure I get the same ones. that another piece? No, look at all. Right, let's just quickly try and find. So that's all the darker ones. Let's put them back. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I think that's going to work. That one, that's dark. That's dark, but different again. That's a lighter shade again. Kind of clashes with that one. Get rid of that. That's a nice red for another time. I don't know. Nope, that's not quite right. What's this one like? See, that's lighter again. That could all work. Maybe better with that, but then that goes nice with that. See, that's what happens when you get too much. Or maybe we go with this one. Ah, okay. We've got even better again. Right, I think we've got it. That one. I think we have got it. Right, dark, and then up at the pinks and the top. Just swap that out. They're not quite in order. I keep messing these up because I've been using so much of the red. Right, it's kind of in order. And then I'm going to take a, so I don't think we need to add the little gusset, the spine anymore, so I'm just going to grab a normal 5x7 card blank. Just check that is a true 5x7. Yes. Right. Okay. So I'm going to have that one. The red is then going to be all of this part. It's going to be within that white card blank. So 5x7 card blank, or cut yourself a piece of 10x7, and along the 10-inch side you want to score at 5 inches. Okay. And then remember what I cut. I should have wrote it on the card. So this is a piece of, I think it was 9.5. No. Hang on, what did I do? Because I wanted 50 50, so that's 10. Yeah, it was 9.5. Yeah, that's 10. Quarter on each side, 9.5. 9.5 by 6 and 3. 6.5. 9.5 by 6.5. I'm going to write that in here. This is 9.5 by 6.5. Hey everybody, thank you for joining. How are we all? Red number 5, there was too many there, wasn't there? Right, 6.5. And then you want to score this at so 1/2 and 9, so 4 3/4. That should be halfway. Okay. Go through the rest of the cutting in a minute. Then you want to cut 2 pieces of 1.5 by 9. Yeah, 1.5 by 9. So you can use that bit of scrap. And then a fresh bit. I'm going to have to trim, get a new trim and blade in a minute, so it's starting to go a bit fuzzy. Okay, Hey everyone. Hey Sam, sorry I missed the start cleaning. Would you please? No, you're not allowed to do that. Not on a Wednesday. Right. Don't think I need any of that, but I might need it for mats and layers later. Right. Next, some scoring. So you can score these strips first. So along the long side, you want to score every 1.5. I've done 1.5, but you could do, basically I've done 1.5 because that's where I'm going to bring the kind of V in. I came down 1.5 there, but you could come down 2 if you wanted and come up 2. So you've got a smaller V, you could do 1 inch. So you can vary it, but whatever you do decide to do that V, you need to make sure then you've got the width. So keep it at that 9 length, but the width you can play around with if you've got a different size on that. Again, when I put it together, that'll make more sense. So again, along that long side, you want to score at 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, and 7.5. I'll just say that again because I think I'm going quite quick. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, and 7.5. Okay, and then you want to do a valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. Okay. And then just give that a good pinch. I'm melting too hot for me. It's all my extra padding. Is it really warm, Rach? It is warm here to be fair, but it's not like boiling hot. It's just muggy. Very, very muggy. Again, just keep that like so. Okay, got 2 like that. Now with this piece, if you I'm just thinking which way. If you mark both at the same time, it's going to save you, but yeah, we'll do that. So with the open end facing along the top there, just put a little mark, a little dent with your stylus at 1.5 and 5. Okay, just enough so you can see them, so I can see my little markers there. And then turn it onto the folded side. And you want to put a marker halfway, so 3.5, but not right on the spine. You want to come down about 1/2 inch, you know, ish. Don't worry, it doesn't need to be bang on, just roughly 1/2 inch in. You can go right to the edge, but then you'll have 2 separate pieces because you're going to cut down to this. But that's at 3.25, but just come up about 1/2 inch. Okay. And now you can cut from these markers down to that marker down to that one. I'm going to cut through one side at a time because I don't want it to like shift. But you're just cutting right down. And this is why I said about your 1.5. You could easily, like I said, that you could have come down 2 there, come up 2, and then cut down, or just come down 1 and cut down. So it depends how big you want this opening, because you could stamp, you know, it'd be nice to stamp some sentiments there if you want to. So just play around with it. That's why it's always good to do templates, you know, watch the lives, kind of get an idea, and then, you know, just change it how you want. Yeah, I think Jan's was A6 because she does do, I don't know if she is still Stampin' Up actually. But I know they tend to do more smaller cards. Okay, so now we've got the piece there. That's going to sit, and that should pop really nicely against the white. Yeah, in fact, if you'd done this in green, these would look like Christmas trees on the side. So you could even stamp, but then, although you could have it then that way. There's no reason why you couldn't. But look, that tree, how cool does that fit in there? Could even have it this way and have the trees on their side. I mean, come on, we're mixed up craft. We can do whatever we want. But I'm just trying to show you that's how it could display that way, you know, which is quite fun. You've got to, by the time you add your decoration, it is probably going to pull it down. So you might want to, you know, you could put another card, like a little easel, tent fold or something, sorry, on the back to pull it that way. So it would pull down that way and then open that way. Again, it's all fun, isn't it? Yeah, she does some lovely cards, doesn't she, Kathy? Karen, see, they're all sort of flip-flopped from the USA. It's warm, humid, Satan's lair. It's going to be 33 degrees Celsius here today in Florida. Went to see Ed Sheeran on Saturday night in Lille, and it was still 28 degrees when he came out of the concert. Gosh. I was watching some of Dua Lipa because I really like her music, and she performed, and it was when it was like the high 20s, like low 30s, and she was, by the end of it, she was, you could tell she was knackered, like she was so hot, like, yeah, with all those spotlights as well on you. That must have been pretty hard going. Right, so now we can put it together. So, oh no, we need to do our little side springs. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with these, because I just don't think, even if I just hold that there as if that's in place, that is not going to go anywhere in the middle. It can't come out anywhere. And it's just going to take, see, that's now normal. Whereas added all that in, it just kind of stretched the card around there. So I'm not going to bother with that. You know, it is up to you. So then you want to cut yourself 4 pieces. I did, was that 2? Yeah, 2 by 1.5. And you should be able to use quite a lot of the scraps from that paper. 2 by 1.5. Okay. And then along the 2-inch side, you want to score it every 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5. Again, 1/2 inch, 1 and 1.5. 1.5, 1.5, and then the last one, 1/2, 1 and 1.5. And then just do a mountain, valley, and a mountain fold. Okay, mountain, valley, mountain. No, I haven't, Rach. Still haven't gone to see Final Destination. We were meant to go, but June's been such a busy month. Work, personal, different, well, 4 or 5 birthdays. So yeah, I think maybe next month I want to see Final Destination, and I do. People have had mixed reviews already though about 28 years later, but I know I'm going to love it. I tend to never really take too much notice of the reviews. I think they're just people that get into it a bit too much. I've been watching a lot of the Danny Boyle interviews and just like behind the scenes and stuff. It does look really good. Right. Now, before... Yeah, I think I'm going to have it against the white because that's a heavier weight. I think that's going to... Or do I have that? No, I've got to have that on the red, haven't I? That looks good on the red. Okay, let's work out our matte layers for these pieces. Now, you could do one big matte layer, but you've got such a small area here. I think it's best to do separate. Now, you're going to have to do, I think I'm going to cut myself 1 piece in card, and then I'm going to just flip it and draw around the pattern paper. I think it's going to be much, much easier. So I think we go with those kind of standard mats and layers. We'll go with, we got there, 3 by 4.5. Let me just check that first, but I think that's going to be okay. I watched that North Shore. Oh, it's boring. I think it could have been something really good, but it was so boring. It just never took off. It was just this. I had to watch it because I just wanted to find out who the killer was. But yeah, it was just a bit dull. There was no excitement in it. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But I think when you're watching a thriller or a drama, you want the kind of stuff that keeps you watching. But I just found it dull. Yeah, the Christmas Holly Paper, I love that one. I've seen Final Destination is good. Yeah, lots of people have said it's good. This card is going to look so cool when it's done. I just realised I've come in on my personal account, not Crafty Heaven. Oh, no, that's okay. I could just about make out your picture. They're so small on the screen. Watch Countdown. Countdown I've seen. Is that the one with how long you got left to live, basically? It's that doctor and the nurse, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've seen it. Oh, there's a TV series called Count. Oh no, I've not seen that. I've seen the movie, which is good. Right. So we've got that piece, and then yeah, so that's going to give us a nice. There you can see. So I'm just going to mark. I'll give you the measurements for this in a second. It's going to be there, I think. So along the short side, you want to mark 1 1/4 in. Okay, from the left, so just put a little marker, 1 1/4, and then from the bottom right, you want to come up 1/2 inch and put a little marker. Okay, and then you can just cut, draw a line if you'd rather, but just cut across, and that is now your template. So you can see it will fit that way, flip it, and it's going to fit that way. And then again, so if you're working with a directional paper, you want to make sure it all faces the right way, and I think having a little template like this is going to help. Okay, if you want to do a layer as well, you can, but I think I'm going to skip it on this because there's already a lot of dimensions. So I'm going to have that piece like that. So what I can do is for this side first, so I can sit that on there. And then just draw around it. And that way I know where each one's going. So that one's going to be there, then this one I'm going to bring it down, add it right up. And I'm going to have to use another piece because I could go that way, but then the direction of them is going to change. But I'll just flip it over and do that one. So I'll cut these first. Nice. I'll just remove that pen mark. There we go. Right, keep that piece. That's a decent piece as well, so keep that. I'm watching Harry Wild now, fun series, not the Jane Seymour I'm used to. I don't know, not heard of that one. Just finished Running Grave, looking forward to the next book in September, not heard of that either. I've started to diamond art, it's so relaxing, not that I need any more. Yeah, I did that on a wooden, I bought it at the craft show, Vicky, and it was relaxing, but again, I can't get into that. It's just, I've got too much going on. I'd have so many unfinished pieces. Oh no, I've not got another piece. Is that the same piece I just put back in? No, that's not. That's a bigger piece. Right, we can use this piece. So this one is that way. do that one there, and then that one will fit there. Yeah, that works. So it kind of is non-directional, but I'm doing it so they are all kind of facing the same way. That's that one, and then yeah, I'll keep that for the YouTube one. What size did I say that was again? 3 by 4.5. Okay. It's a departure from a. Oh, okay. Just don't do too much done painting in one go. I did that and got 10. Oh dear. This character doing. I'll have to have a look. Love this card. I first saw this card done by Inky Inspiration. Oh, really? Then Jan B did it later on. Ah, see, I only saw Jan B and I didn't watch her. I've gone by her picture on Pinterest. Hey, by the way, sorry, I just seen you then. Oh, I didn't realise she'd followed someone. I'll have to have a look. I didn't even know you'd done it either. I've not seen yours. I'll put that one. Yeah, I think that works. And you get that same kind of centre part then as well. I've heard of Inky Inspirations. What's her name? Is she on a design team? I don't know why that rings a bell. Is she won Cardmaker of the Year or something? I say she. I guess it is. That rings a bell. How do I know that name? This is why I need 2 or 3 packs to. I'm now into making earrings from my scrap paper. So many beautiful papers to do something. That's a nice idea. I'm loving you writing the measurements, so on playback it will be great. I always have them on my screen anyway when I do the YouTube video, Kathy, so you can always pause. Not sure, but she's on YouTube. She's got some great makes. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I'm sure I've seen her in a magazine. I'm sure she's won Cardmaker of the Year or something. It just rings a bell, unless it's a brand I'm getting mixed up. I don't know. It rings a bell anyway. The paper really pops with the red. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Right, so now you want to add, I think we should add these little springs, and then we can stick it into there. And then you just whack them on, decorate it, and then we can do some stamping and cutting. Like I said, it's dead easy. Karen, I think of you every time. I'm getting stressed just watching these angles. Just do your little template. You can just flick it over. Look how easy that is. Okay, thought of you. Right, let's stick this down first. Oh dear. Pop up concertina. I've done a concertina. I've done a very similar one of this before because someone else did it. I think I've done pockets in it. That was ages ago. That was like a couple of years ago because someone mentioned earlier, have you not done this before? But it is similar. I might share that tutorial later actually on my page of the one that this is very similar to. But it was like a little pocket on the side. It's quite nice. I think I used that when I was on the Trimcraft design team. That's how long ago or how old that card is. Yeah, whenever there's angles now, I just think of Karen. It's not too bad though. It's not like angled folds. It's just cuts. Use a non-directional paper, then you can't go wrong. I think if you go with something that's really heavily directional, that's when you can easily mess up the angles and directions. Whereas this, yeah, you could get away with it the other way. I've decided to go with pattern paper on the white card. I love going back to some of your older ones. It reminds me of some really amazing. Yeah, well, I'm quite glad actually, but I thought Facebook was deleting all the lives yesterday, but I've gone on, they're still there. Now I have downloaded tons and I've uploaded tons, so I've got all the lives. I won't end up sharing every single one, but it is content and it's like my work, and I felt really like sick when Facebook said they're just going to remove everything. So I have been downloading it all and uploading, but I've still got about another, I don't know, 70. And I saw this morning they're still all there, so I'm going to download a bunch of them again tonight and then they're all just getting uploaded, and then I'll repost them, because some people do like to go back and watch the lives, and some of them are really nice cards that I never did make again for YouTube, so it will be nice to maybe go back over some of those ones, but also just have them on YouTube, and I know lots of you just like it playing in the background. So, and I have a lot of the cards up in the loft. I need to bring them down because I can share like little reels for them and then direct people to the live. So, you know, it's definitely just reuse the content. It seems a shame to waste it. Now, I cut these to 1.5 wide, but I would just cut just a little sliver. Just fold them together, because you just definitely want to make sure that they're all kind of hidden. Just a little bit. You could cut them to, what was it? You could do 1 3/8 instead if you want, but just cut a little bit off if you want. Love watching old lives, so much inspiration. Well, let me just show you, because actually you can see. It's when I was kind of fortunate that I was thinking, oh gosh, I didn't do so many that month, because I was like, geez, I've got so many to upload. Switch account. Let me just go to Muckers, because right now when you go onto Muckers Assemble, everything is mainly just, if you click lives, it's all there. But now if I go onto videos, right, I've had to go back. I've put the date next to all of them, so you can see these are all private at the moment, but I put the date. So look, 27th of the 10th, 2021. They're not in order, but I will upload them, try and do them in order. Got like Animal Spinner. There's some really intricate, like really like cards there that took so long to make, like Charlie's birthday cards. I don't redo those, so it's nice to have them. But this is the first page of, there's 30 on a page, and I've got 127 pages. That's how many I've been downloading. Oh, literally tons here, and they're like 2 hours, 2 hours 15, 2.5. All of like the launches, the cards I make during a launch, I never redo them for YouTube. So it's literally tons on here. So I've got a bit more to do, and then I can start. Literally, I'm just going to schedule them one every day, and these are going to go probably for like 1.5 years. I know, get it monetized. I know, I was just sitting on all this content. I couldn't just let Facebook delete it all. And there is my very first ones from China. I've got ones from 2017, so I might throw those on as well. You can have a laugh. So yeah, there you go. Good grief. Yeah, all for free as well. All you got to do is watch it. That's how I make my money. Your eyes are payment for me. Your eyes and your time. So I'm lucky all my projects are the same on Facebook as, yeah, see, I was just all Facebook for first, what, 5 years? I know, that's what I thought about doing, Louise. Can sit back and relax. So, but no, going forward, obviously then this is just so much easier now because it's here and it's easier to link and everything. So I can do little thumbnails for it all. And I've got pictures of all those cards because I took pictures and shared them on Facebook. So I can just go back and, you know, download the picture and do the thumbnail. So that's all easy. Okay, so with these ones here, you'll have your little M shape. Just put your glue on one edge there. And you want the folded side facing out because that's what looks nice. Now you could bring it down a little bit, which, I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't bring them further down. I've done them right on the edge, but I'm now thinking to have that more floating, I think I'm going to try this one. I'm going to stick it like in the middle. So kind of just with your eye roughly in the middle there. We'll try a different way. I think it'd be quite nice to kind of disguise these. This made me laugh, take a year off. And some stuff I could still find links for as well, because like there's Amazon, you know, like some of like the first edition paper pads and things as well. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, I've been sitting down in the evenings and I've had the laptop on, watching telly, and I've just gone through and gone, like, download, then upload. Then once they've uploaded, I've got to go and then delete all them. Then I've got to go onto Facebook and then delete them all. So I know which ones are downloaded and I've saved the memory on my laptop. It's quite a process. Flip it over and again do the same on this side. But there is something more fun about watching lives. Yeah, I just like chatting to you lot. It's nice, you know. It's yeah, just I enjoy it. And we've all made friends as well. Lots of you have made really lovely friendships through these lives and the group, and it's nice. I enjoy it. And I watched Benita and Simone this morning, and that was nice to be on the other end of it and sit there and enjoy a live while I was doing some editing. Oh, thanks, Pippa. Okay, so now, yeah, I think that's going to be better. Let's just see. Yeah, look, I like that. So it's up to you. I've done them obviously 1.5, so they sat right up to that, which is how they were in the video or the Pinterest picture. So it's up to you, but I kind of like that. I think it kind of pops a bit more, especially then when they're attached. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I love going back to the ones you did in China. There was some, yeah, the fruit boxes. There was some video. There's a video as well. I mean, I won't upload all them, but I downloaded one of me when I was actually in the supermarket in China, and I went live. And it was Chinese New Year celebrations. It was the year of the dog, and they had all the decorations. I did a live. I did another live where I showed the packaging of the moon cakes for the October festival. Yeah, so I was like, gosh, I totally forgot about them. Right, so you want to sit this down in half so it's right up to the fold. Just fold that over so it pushes it a bit, and just make sure you've got a nice border. Keep them all folded down. And just make sure it sticks on the glue there. Oh, thanks, Brian. I'm turning 65 in July. Yeah, it's definitely not going to move from the centre there either. So we're just taking a little bit of bulk off of that fold. So again, add your glue onto there. And fold that down. And then I'll do simple decoration for the front, and then mats and layers on the back as well, because this is quite a lightweight card blank. So by the time we add the mats and layers to that as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, pops it out, just gives it a nice little spring. And then these ones, we're going to stick it down right up into that corner. And fold it down, put glue on that side again for that one, and then close it. And then when you open it, it will go across like so. Cool, isn't it? Now you could have someone's name. What we got, 2, 4, 6. You could have anybody who's got a name or a word that will fit in there. I'm just thinking, we could have Merry Christmas, or we could have maybe 2 like festive words actually. That could be quite nice. Let's have a little think. Think of 2 festive. Sorry, I've got the windows open. 2 festive 6-letter words. I'll just grab all my sentiments in a minute and see what ones are on there. And then again with this one. Right, I'm off on the school catch later. No worries, Vicky, take care. Again, just get it right up into that corner. So, again, they'll be quite springy, but you could just pull it across, I guess. I think this is going to be fine. And then just close it up. It should, because all the right measurements sit in there. That would work. Oh, what's that? Thank you. Thanks to Karen. Oh, there's lots of you saying thanks to each other. 50. I'm on. What's that one there? I'm going to be halfway to 100. Oh, the big 50. 50 is a milestone. I'm halfway plus 8 towards a. You lot. Here we go. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Do you know what? You could scrap the card blank, make 5 of these and stick them all together so it creates like a carousel, and you could have little horses hanging. That is a carousel. Get rid of that, stick all of them together. I mean, it's not a horse, but if you imagine that with something in the middle, you've got a carousel, or just a really cool shaped card. I'm not doing it now, Avril. No, we'll stick with this one because it's fun. But yeah, I just see carousel there. I think that would be really cool. Right, now let's do polka dots. So that red and red doesn't quite go. I could do that and a layer. I could do white, and then the polka dot would look nice. Yeah, butterfly. Yeah, definitely got a nice butterfly that side, haven't you? Yeah, I'm getting fairground, 100%. Yeah, it's cool. You could have all things just dangling down so it all would fold flat. Love it. Carousel idea is great. You could just have festive stars all like cascading, like hanging down, so that when they open it up, put some hook and loop at the end so it joins up. You imagine, do 5, because I just think it's nice to have an odd number. And then they would really pull themselves out. Yeah, hook and loop. You could do your message in between that. And then it'd just be a really nice display piece. Don't you know? I'm still finishing the diamond fold series. It's the thing, isn't it? You do one, and then it just kind of leads on to more ideas. I don't know whether to do the same. Is that a bit too much? And then have, like I said, one robin. I'm going to have that one, then I'll colour the other one. I think the 2 robins either side. Or do I just have a really bold word? I'm thinking like my chunky alphabet in white against that would look nice. What do I do? Could do, I don't like Xmas. My mum's got that into me now. She hates Xmas. She's like, Christmas, don't do Xmas. And I'm like, yeah, but sometimes it fits on a card just right. Yeah, that would look good, but you'd need another pop out. I don't really want to do that. Just trying to think. What other words have we got here? Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. And then we could have Santa instead of the robin. We could have Santa on both sides. And just ho, ho, ho and ho, ho, ho. I don't know. Naughty, nice. What have I got? 3, joyful. See, joyful goes in there. Wishes. Yeah. Oh, hang on, right. Oh, hang on. I could do candy. No, candy wishes, that's not right. Mistletoe, no, that's too much. Kisses would be nice as well. I like the thought of having wishes. Something wishes. Literally looking for any 6-letter words. Bloody. Ho ho bloody ho. Yeah, fa la 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 la. Magic. Come on, help me out. Police never done. That always reminds me of my sister, because she didn't know what it meant. We were cracking up. Joyful wishes. Joyful wishes. Yeah, joyful wishes. Yeah, I like that. And that literally will fill every single word. And I think that in white, with maybe a gold offset behind it, will really stand out. Let's do that. Joyful wishes, thank you. Like it. Ooh. Yeah, I've got to do black, red, and black. I've got to do gold, black and gold, red and gold. Okay, so I'm going to cut them all in the gold, and then I'm going to cut them all in white. I'm going to offset ever so slightly, and then you'll get a nice like little gold frame kind of coming through. That should be enough. Oh, bye, Karen. Right, joyful. It's nice when you can do the word all together, and then wishes. Oh, nearly, because I need the S twice. That's all right. Cool. Do it all with like one pass. I'll do that one first. Sam, when are you going to make more cards from the bag book that you used to do? Well, I only use that really when I need like packaging and stuff, and we've kind of gone, like Valentine's is over now, and Father's Day, Mother's Day, so I'll pick it up again for like Christmas makes and Halloween makes probably. Sam, do I need to save pennies for the advent? No, I'm not doing an advent. No, but I've got something else instead. But it's split, and you don't need to save your pennies for it. It's actually a penny friendly thing. That's all I'm saying. Nice. Right, let's grab white. Keep everything tidy as we go. I haven't made a card for what feels like ages, but I have crocheted 2 times in this. Wow, it sounds like you've been very productive, Tess. Are they for you or are they gifts? Yes, the idea is to have a little bit of the gold looking through. Could do it the other way around. Could have the white underneath. Both look nice. What do we think? Do we like it with the white with the gold? What do we need this? Or the other way? All mine are nice. I work in the morning, making cards in the afternoon sometimes, and crochet in the evening. Oh, nice. A whole day of just craftiness. Right, there we go. So do we like it that way round, or have the gold with the white offset? Because I actually don't mind. WXYZ. Gold on top. You're making wedding cards. Oh, nice. Gold on top. Paper piece and flowers from your pop-up card die set. How did you do your centre split? Oh God, hang on. Pop-up card die set. Pop-up card. I don't know what the pop-up card die set is. How did you do your centres? Oh, can you give me a bit more, Jackie? I've done so many pop-up cards with flowers. I can't picture what one you're doing. Okay, gold on top I will do. Yeah, I can't picture it. Anyone help out, Jackie? So I know what flowers they were. Did I not show? Usually I say if it's something quite distinctive that I've done, I usually either direct to a live or explain how I did them. House. Oh, how did you do your centres, please? Papers and the flowers from your pop-up card. So the house. How did I do this? Oh, I still don't know which one. I'm terrible, aren't I? I can't think. Is it recent? I'm trying to think what flowers in the centres. So I'm just going to add a little glue, just enough to attach it, and just drop it down and across. So down a little bit and across. And that's going to give a white drop shadow. Just make sure you do all of them with the same thing. You release the cake set and the house. Cake and the house. Oh, those pop-ups. Right, okay. I can't think of the flowers. The flowers. I'm trying to picture. I just don't think I don't know what flowers I used. I can't picture it. I'm sorry. It's difficult when I'm doing this. It's like trying to picture, you know, sing a song when you've got another song playing. If you drop me a message with a picture of what you're doing, then I'll know straight away. But sadly, I haven't got the brain capacity to be able to think what that is. Just rub off any glue with a bit of paper towel, or sometimes you can catch it just with your finger. I've cleared our bonfire today. The ash was about a foot high and 7 nice, messy. No, it is that way. The S and the H have slightly thinner, like, top parts to them. Oh, nearly did it then. Get rid of that. Yeah, so that one is smaller. Okay. It's different to that one. That's okay. There we go. I'm determined to lose weight and weigh in on Wednesday, so allow myself a treat post weigh-in. I was just small, I forgot to buy any sweets. Oh no, it's horrible. I hate that when you're in and you've got nothing, no treats. It's the worst thing. Yeah, thanks, Jackie. It's just a bit easier that way. I was shouting then, Sam. No, the other. Please, could you tell me where you get your replacement plates for Big Shot? On Amazon. You can get the glitter ones or plain. But yeah, I've got most of mine from Amazon. You just type in Sizzix, you know, Big Shot, whatever the machine is, replacement dies, and just type in and then click shop. You'll get all your stockists, everyone that's selling it, and then you can compare your prices. Last one. I keep going to do it with the last one, I'm going to stick the wrong one down. Okay, that should pop quite nicely against the red. Loving the gold. I need to get these letters out and use them more. I love them because I know they always fit within like a 1 inch kind of area. So yeah, should look nice on here. So I'll just stick each one down now. Oh, do I want to add? I don't know whether to emboss in red something in those sections. Just feel a bit plain for me. Oh, that's slipped. I'm going to have to just snip that off. That's better. Yeah, I don't know whether I should emboss. Not a 3D embosser board, I don't want too much bulk, but do like a little tone on tone, so red on red, but emboss it. It needs something else, I think it's a bit too plain for me. So I'm going to use my, I've got it at hand, I'm going to use this one. Just emboss a piece and I'll cut it in a second. But that's not going to add too much. I mean, it's all going to add up because it's all folded together, but it's going to go in a bouncy envelope anyway, so it should be fine. Just quickly do this off camera. Yeah, it needs something, doesn't it? So you want to cut yourself, what was that, 3 6, no, so 12 pieces, be 1 1/4 squared. Yeah, and these fit in a 1 inch square, so you know they're still going to fit within that layer as well. So let's do 1/4. I feel like I'm working backwards today. I'm kind of doing all the card and then finishing with the stamping. Usually it's the decoration that I do first. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to stick the letters on first and then I'll stick them down so they're a bit easier to do it that way. Just found myself making the words up with the letters. I have played a lot of online Scrabble. No, it's the pop-up house card. So maybe I've done mirror card on centre parts and embossed. Nice. Are those flowers? I put pearls in the centre of mine. I still can't think what these flowers are. Again, like I said, Jackie, I'll check afterwards. If you've already found out by then, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's better. It just needed a little something. Oh, is that just gone? Okay. Getting the little bit stuck. There we go. Out again this evening with my old workmates, out celebrating one of our friends' birthdays. It'll be a good excuse for a good catch up and no doubt a laugh or two. Enjoy. Sandra makes me laugh. Oh, this is funny. I know not everybody find it funny, but I do. There was a funny video on TikTok or Instagram, and there's this guy who's walking out in public, but he's got a fart machine, but it sounds really real, and he just does the movements and then pushes it, but they do it like in a queue. Or he'd like be walking in front of some women, or he'd be at the traffic lights, and it's funny. Some reactions are hilarious and others, well, they're all funny because some are like absolutely disgusted and others are just cracking up laughing, and I know that would be me. And it's the thing I like about it is the ones that you think would really like be like disgusted by it are the ones that end up like really laughing. And I've seen like there was a behind the scenes thing of him afterwards, and he like goes up to them and says, this is a joke, it's not real, blah blah blah, and they're all like laughing. It's really funny. They're the kind of silly things I have on my feed. But again, I know things like that aren't for everybody. So. Right now, that's all Charlie seems to talk about as well. Is poos and farts. He was cracking us up on Sunday when we went out to go and see the hidden gardens, and he kept like saying, it was just hilarious. He really had us chuckling. I saw that video. So isn't it just? I can picture it now. Just an email for a free karaoke night. I have a dance class tonight now. I'm torn. Do I dance or sing? Oh, well, I can't sing, so I would definitely be dancing. But if you can do both, then yeah, I guess it's a hard decision. There's a robin sitting on the fence watching me, watching Sam. Oh. Okay, nearly done. Yeah, a bit easier just doing them separate, and then you can stick these down onto the squares. It's easier to line this up than it would be, I think, all your letters. I can't sing either, but I do it anyway. My old boss, she was in a choir, and it takes her all over the world. She enters competitions, there's a big group of them. Looks like a really nice thing to get into. And again, I can't sing. Like, I wouldn't say I'm terrible. I'm certainly not tone deaf. I could probably do some like harmony bit maybe, but it is something I think would be really fun. And I think the community side of it, like friendships and stuff's really good as well. It's a good social side to it. Yeah, she was always away, just going to different, it was either competitions or actually performing. Just all looked really, really good fun. It's like I hate when I'm singing along and the artist gets the my husband bet me £20 I couldn't go a day without singing. He was right. I must admit, I think I sing every day. Always got my radio on. I come downstairs every morning and I either put Smooth Devon on or I put my Spotify playlist. Yeah, I love my music. Looks so cute. Yeah, so it is bulky, but you haven't got that, it's not pressuring on the spine there, which is good. That's still going to go in an envelope. Look how adorable. Love it. See the white a bit better because I know that gold is hitting the lamps. Community choirs are brilliant. You sing for the joy, no skill needed. You can just be enjoying the community choir. I think when I've got more time, because I mean I'm looking forward to getting older. I want to do some volunteering in charity shop, and yeah, I'd like to do some kind of join a choir or some kind of group doing like something else. I mean, it might be metal detecting, it might be doing like mudlarking, beach combing, but just some kind of something like that. But yeah, right now, I think once the house is all done, then I will definitely have more time, because that just exhausts me, and then when I do have a bit of free time, I just want to chill. So I need to just have the house done, and then I'll have a lot more time to put into something. I want to possibly do the running as well, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I wanted to be in a choir at school, but I'm tone deaf. Luckily they didn't audition and I used to mime. Oh, that's nice though. Yeah, just move your mouth. There's someone else that will be loud enough to not to notice. I do tap dancing. My cousin is a teacher. We've done it last year. Like, oh, how cool. Don't know many people that do tap. I've said before, I did ballet and tap when I was little. My mum put me in, but I got told to leave because I was disrupting the class. So that was very short-lived. Much to my mum's embarrassment, when the teacher politely said, "Can you not bring her back?" I do love a dance. I think I've just got that on the front. Oh no, it's lovely. There we go. Again, just kind of get them into that shape, and then they will always be there then. How cool is that? Really, really fun. My friend just got chucked out. My friend and I got chucked out of line dance class for the same reason. We kept laughing. Yeah. Well, you're adults though, Maria. My excuse was I was only like 3 or 4. I was in a local amateur dramatics panto last Christmas and loved it despite not being able to dance. Oh, can you imagine a load of us muckers doing line dancing? There'd be a bunch of you that'd just sack it in and just be at the bar. There'd be a bunch of you that are taking it really seriously and nailing it. Others that would just be completely discombobulated and just all over the place. And a load of you in the toilets because your tenor ladies aren't helping. Can you imagine? It would be such a laugh. Yeah, I do like the 2 robins, so I'm going to pop him there. So I'm going to put a little glue on his head and on that bottom one there. Just hold that in place. Oh, I enjoy line dancing I don't, well, there will be somewhere in Plymouth, 100%, but yeah. Laura, she's at the bar with the G&T. Carol's discombobulated but enthusiastic. Hilarious, and it would be chaotic. Yeah, it would be. I don't know where I would be. I think I'd be taking it a little bit serious, but with a drink in my hand, slowly getting drunk. That would be me, because I'm one of these people, if I pay to do something, I want to do it. Whether I do it well or not is another thing. There's quite a few you in here that do line dancing. You can teach us then. I roll with the 2 left feet. When you go wrong, you casually face it. Yeah, that's the thing with line dancing. It's really obvious when you make a mistake because you literally will be looking at someone. It's really, well, it's always been very, very popular, obviously, in like America and stuff. And I know we've always had classes doing it, but it's even like the whole country music kind of thing's really taken off over the last few years. Like again, it's always been here, but it seems to be really like picking up now. A lot of country singers like are coming over here, and lots of younger people are watching them. There's a few that I like actually, so right, so I need to do another stamp, mirror stamp another robin, and then decorate the front. Let me, oh actually I just put my paper away. Should do that robin paper on the front, shouldn't I? Seems the right paper to use, and then I'll just do a simple Merry Christmas. Where is that robin? There we go. So I'll cut this to 4 3/4. Now I'm going to do red and this, so I'll do 4.5 by 6.5. Get a little bit closer to the top. Don't lose the robin's face that way. And then, is that going to be big enough? Oh yeah, it will. What's this? 4 3/4. 6 3/4. Get that stuck on the front, and then I'll probably use my big Mary and the Christmas on the front. Keep it nice and simple, and then just cut another piece of red for the back, and then in white this size, and then you've got your place for your message. This is literally down to the last bit. I need to fill this up. I love that song. Oh gosh, I'm going to try. She called really famous, not Dolly Parton, but another really famous woman. Begins with an R. Rima? Yeah. No. Fancies the song. That song. Reba. That's a really cool song. Yeah, really cool. I like that a lot. That's on one of my playlists. Tonight I'm going with friends from running club to try out a new Hoka, isn't it, trainers. We will run 5k, then hand them back. It's a promotion. They are providing pizza. Oh, nice. Are they like those foot trainers kind of thing? What's so special about them? I'm from Texas. Line dancing is my... See, Debbie, if I ever make my way over there, Texas is going to be a place I go, and I will do some line dancing. But I want to go to a proper bar. I don't want to go to some tourist trap. I want to be with you lot. Get some proper boots, cowboy boots. I'm dancing day. Yeah, we've got Morris dancing where I am. It's very different. You put bells around your ankles and you throw little hankies in the air. No, it's sweet. I like it. I don't do it though. It's a lot of skipping. Right. Let's do our robin. Any spare white paper? well, just on the safe side. That way I just know 100% that I'm going to get a good impression. Maypole dancing, yeah, we did that in school. I remember doing that some of the summer fates. Can't get that song out of my head now. Don't know how to sing it. Don't know what the rules are on what do you call it? YouTube. Sure I'll get flagged. A nice cover. Tap tap tap. You don't want to squash it. You just want to get that transferred over. Oh, that's not worked. Oh, there you go, that's better. I did it the other day, didn't we? We did it with the diamond fold. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think I need to fill in that middle part. I might just try and do another one. One more time. Did I do? Well, I flip that over because there'll be ink on that. It's all there, I can see it all. Okay, I think that one's better. Does anybody do, I don't know again how the dance is. Yeah, that's better. Is it Northern Soul? That fascinates me because there doesn't seem to be any sequence. It just seems like they're just really light on their feet. Fascinates me, that does. See them doing it a lot, like open air, like dance floors and stuff up north. I love the music. The music's really catchy. It's a certain rhythm, isn't it? This is a media mat. You can use a gel plate. You might have a large stamp. You might have a large surface stamp that you could use as well. Some people just use a sheet of acetate. Yeah, I find it really cool, Sharon. My friends love Northern Soul. I've never got it. Big around Manchester. Yeah, there's a couple of accounts that come up on my feed a lot because I watch them. And it just looks really cool, but I can't see where the sequence is because it just seems a lot of like certain moves, and I think you can just literally do, they all work together kind of thing. Yeah, silicone mat, lots of people use different things. You just want something that's going to grip your ink well and then allow it to be lifted. So just play around. now, but I remember what colour I used again. It's the darker greens. These ones here. And then I think it was the brown. I'll bring you in a little bit closer, just so, because it is very far away. There we go. Pretty sure that's those ones. Did I use that lighter green? Let's try and get them perfectly matched. So next month I'm going to have a break from Christmas cards. We'll be back on them again in August. I've got a non-Christmas launch beginning of next month. And we'll just have a little break. Even though it's officially Christmas in July, I won't be doing any Christmas in July. Although she says that, I'm trying to think if I've got a license launch. If it is, it'll be for a license launch, but I won't physically be doing any. Like lives and stuff. We'll go back to the magazines. I've got a new one that's landed, but I've only just got it, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a week from getting them, and that way they'll be more available for other people when they join. But this one looks really cute. It's this one, issue 272, Simply Cards and Papercraft, and you get it's a bird of paradise, I think, Asian allure. You get these nested stencils, which work with this. So you can stamp them, or you can colour them with the stencils, or just use the stencils. And that's how you can colour the bird as well. So that's quite sweet. You can see an example, it's a bit closer there on that one. But there's loads of different ways, like that way's a bit different. That's using the stencils. That one's been coloured by hand. So we'll probably work on that one, yeah, next Wednesday, which would be great because we'll be into July. So I think of a nice card fold to go with that. Yeah, they're just running trainers. They are just doing. Oh, okay, got you. Nice, you get them free though. Well, you got them back, but you know what I mean. Like that magazine, must get that one. Yeah, it's cute. I haven't started making any Christmas cards yet lately. Trust me, if I wasn't promoting my own brand, I probably wouldn't have any done either. But I do always thank myself now when it gets to the Christmas and they're done. You know, I've got quite a nice stash, and I did have some left over from last year, so I can get those used as well. I'm actually going to start writing them earlier. I think I might even start writing some of them once I've done the envelopes, which I was meant to do this week, but we had a bit of a it was just a collection that we had to get signed off, but it was a bit, yeah, there's a few issues with it, so I had to get that sorted, so it took up literally most of my day yesterday and Monday. So I haven't, and last week as well, I was actually doing it all, so it's eaten into a lot of my time. I'm going to start my samples for launch tomorrow, because I haven't even looked at that. And then, yeah, for next Wednesday I'll be hopefully all sorted then, and we can have a nice live with the birds. I think that's the right two colours that I used, it looks like it. Okay, and then the brown was definitely from the Tri Blends, Earth Brown. Pretty sure that's the one I used. got a mix at the minute, Helen. So these are the Creative Craft Products ones, but they're going to be gone, you know, within the next, probably by the end of the year, I'll be really running out of the colours. And then these, again, they're really hard to get hold of now, and they don't seem to be, there's no news really whether they're redoing these. So I think I'm going to go to Ohuhu, which loads of people, I know lots of people in chat have Ohuhu markers. I want to go with something that has like an affiliate program, because there'll be something that's going to be heavily promoted in all of my videos all the time. So yeah, I might even look at Arteza again as well, because I haven't been with them for a long time, and I did a lot of work with them, and they are a really good company, but I don't know if where they are with their alcohol markers now, because I know they had some, I loved using them as well. So yeah, I need to have a look into it, but definitely if you're looking for markers, I can't recommend them personally, but just going off of what people have said and the reviews, and if you just look on their website, it's really good. They've got lots of people that promote and use them, and it just depends on your budget and stuff as well, because obviously, you know, there's going to be but there's lots of different packs or different kind of amounts you can buy. You know, you don't have to buy the full collection, you can buy like smaller packs and stuff, but it's definitely something you should look at. But these Creative Craft Products have been brilliant, cheap and cheerful, but I've really enjoyed them. It's a shame, you know, we can't keep those going. Keep thinking I've got to go and pick Monty up after this, but he's with me today because Friday afternoon I'm driving up to Nan's, so he's going to be with Jay for the long weekend. So I've got him today, so I thought I won't put him in there today, I'll keep him with me. So he's asleep. I did play with him before we went live though, and really like tired him out. He was proper pooped, so he is having a nice long afternoon snooze. Yes, Sam, go with Ohuhu. Sorry, Sam, for promoting myself. Oh, I didn't see. Yes, and oh yeah, naughty. No, I don't mind. Where else am I? Thanks, Helen. Some other thing. Happy birthday. Oh, someone's birthday. Pink Ardy. What? I forget your name. Sorry. Happy birthday though. Are you doing anything nice? I get so frustrated when I find a colour I love and then they run out. Yeah, I love these tri-blends. I've really enjoyed them, and it's frustrating, you know, that they aren't doing them. You know, it's Spectrum Noir as well, you'd think. Don't know, just assumed they would have kept them going, but no. Okay, that looks pretty good to that one. And then the red, I'm going to use my favourite little combo, which is the Creative Craft Products ones. That's the 4, and then I go in with a little bit of the 2. We can make our little envelope. I might even do that as well. Oh, jeez. Tiny bit of dark grey just for the legs. and brown, do that dark brown. There we go. Happy with that. Fussy cut this one. You can cut them with the die, but then you have to flip it. So I don't think I can see confidently enough. No, I'm not going to bother lining it up and then it go wrong. We'll just quickly fussy cut it, it's fine. That's my chair, by the way. I have to keep saying it because I know someone one day is going to think I'm just very openly breaking wind, but I'm not. But every now and then it really does sound like it. Quickly whiz through this. Are they discontinued all the markers? I don't know. I've not, to be honest, I'm the wrong person to ask. I haven't looked into it enough, but I just know that they haven't brought out these for a long time. You can still get the odd individual one, but it's always I say rubbish colours. They are for me because they're not the ones I need. I like all the brights and they're just all gone now. Occasionally they pop up, but I thought they did so well, so I don't know whether there's, I don't know, a rebrand going on, or have crafters now got their own markers? Because crafters, didn't they buy Spectrum Noir, or they just had a contract to work with them? I don't know how it worked. Because Spectrum Noir used to be ProMark Electroset, wasn't it? Or was that different again? I'm sure they brought them out or something. Because that's what I had years ago, was the Pro markers. I'm just going to get my cutting knife just to cut the inside. Okay. Winsor & Newton now do Pro markers. thought they always did. Was it? Yeah, Winsor and Newton as well. Yeah, they had pro mark. I think it was their pro markers I had. Letraset had pro markers as well. Yeah, sorry, that was the name of them. That looks pretty good. Right. Same bit of glue. And just roughly get it in the same place. That's about right. There we go. Just bring it back up again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Just give it like a squeeze. Yeah, such a stuff. Merry Christmas on the front, joyful wishes inside. That is cool. Let me just check and see if it does go in a normal envelope, otherwise I'll make one. I do have two slightly different size 5x7 envelopes. No, it will still go in. I mean, you've got to wrap it around, but that's fine. You've got plenty of like sticking on there. You could go, if you wanted to, a little bit bigger. Let's just see on the bunch board. What have we got? 5x7. Could do 5x8 or 5x7.5 if you wanted to make one. I think that's going to be fine. We'll go with that one. To the gold, yeah, I'll do the gold. Okay, I'm going to order some reds, golds, some more greens, like metallics, all ready for Christmas. Halloween as well. Need to get some more black, purple. Yeah, oh no, I've got loads of purple, black I need. So now is your time to stock up. Yeah, oranges. I'll get some good orange ones. 2, 4, 6. Not that I do tons of Halloween cards, but it's nice to just have them. Did I not put that back? Did I put my book? I had it out earlier. Did I put it back somewhere else? Where's my stamp book? It's like bending trying to find my Christmas stamp book. I had it out earlier. Not there. That's weird. Where the hell is that? It's got my Christmas stamps. Oh, put the magazine on it. Jeez. Let's see what we like. I've got hardly anything left now. Those colours can go in. Haven't got anything with a robin, but we could have the other bird. Pear tree, or maybe the turtle doves. What's this one here? 12 Days of Christmas, we'll do that one. That's got the red, Mary and baby Jesus. We'll go for those ones. Because I am running out. I wish I could use this type of wax paper. Don't go through them now here. Wish I could use this type of wax. Oh, these don't go through the mail. Well, you can, and they do arrive, but I put mine in another envelope because these stamps and everything, they're all franked. They've already been used. This is purely decorative. So a lot of them get hand delivered or they go in a little padded envelope and I just pay more postage. But I've received many cards from lots of you guys with wax seals on right through the post and they've been fine. I guess yours go through the rollers, don't they? We don't have that in the UK. Our cards, nothing goes through any machine to determine the weight or anything. Obviously when they get to the sorting office they go through different conveyor belts and stuff, but nothing gets like squashed or rolled or anything. I don't have that. Yeah, this would just be a large letter, so just pay a little bit more postage. Dangerous bit of black there. Good job, I just have to get that off properly, but that is lethal. Let's do a little extra one here as well. A little Christmas tree on the 25th, 27th, my bloody mum's birthday. There we go. I've been buying books for second-class large letter stamps each month. Yeah, someone said that before, and the other, it might have been you, Jeanette. I've got a few books. Should probably get a few more of large letter ones because most of mine are when I post them. I've got some first class as well, but yeah, I should get some more really. In the US you can have them hand cancelled. Oh, so you can do the wax seals then if you wanted to. Right, that is done. Cool. I thought you were keeping the embosser. I've got two. It's here. There's the embosser. Just I had samples, I had to test them and stuff, so it is. But I'll be using that next month. It's just because I'm doing loads of Christmas cards and they're not Christmas themed, otherwise I'd be embossing. So we'll be getting the embosser out a lot next month. I used to do this wax seal when I was a teenager. It's a cool thing to do before the post office changed. Yeah. Been around a long time. There we go. one envelope and one very cute card. So yeah, I don't know if Louise is still here, what this was actually ended up being called, because I don't know the name of it. Said Sharon B just called it a wow card, I think. Double concertina. And like I said, I've got something similar. I'll check out the name of that and I'll share that link because we did mention it earlier. And then, like I said, I'll just do a matte layer for the back there. But isn't that cool? A little bit different, fun, great for many occasions. You can have it that way as well. We were saying before, see if you've got someone's name there, or yeah, anything. Be pattern paper. I think it's really quite cute. A little bit different, which is what we like. So yeah, there you go. So I will get a YouTube version out soon. Oh gosh, but for now you can just watch this one back. Oh, excuse me, I'm feeling tired. Do you know what it is? I think I've only had coffees. No, I think I've only had one coffee today. I need a coffee to get me through the rest of the day. And yeah, he's not even come in. Monty, he's probably having a real snooze, bless him. I'll go and break him off in a minute. Oh, sneak peek, yes. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, we'll do, so I did that one, done that one. So this is the last of the stamp and die sets, because I've shared 2 already. So I'm going to come in, top left. And a little peek there, that's all you're getting. Colin! It's like, Alan. These have been reworked, so you'll see some familiar things, but some new things as well. Yeah, we've reworked it so that if you have old sets, this is still gonna work really well with it, but it's also gonna, yeah, add to it. So yeah, what have we had so far? What are the 3 themes? Well, you only had the sentiment on that one about the microchipped. This card is microchipped. We'll track you down if you throw it in the bin. So got it. Oh dear, sorry, my windows are wide open. Inky Inspirations called it a pop-up concertina card and it was a 5 card. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and check out her you say she's on YouTube as well. I'm gonna have a look. I bet I'll watch Jan's. She's probably got it linked because she's good like that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, I have been hit with yeah, a bit of a what's it called, slump. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for that. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I appreciate it all. Thank you for all of those that have joined me today. It's been really nice, and like I said, I'll get some pictures of this. I'll get a little video done as well, and then I'll do a YouTube version, and yeah, have a little look at those other ones. And yeah, I'll share the link of the one similar with the little pockets, something with a pocket or something. Again, when you've done so many cards over the years, you start to forget things. And I will, who was it? Who I said about messaging me about those flowers. I'll have a look in a minute as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, well, take care. I'll be back again on Friday, 9 AM, and we're going to do mix and match. And I'm going to use this Christmas sleigh with probably Santa's face from because it's going to be the last Christmas card for the month. Using the collection, we'll be on to something new next month, and then back to Christmas again in August, and then we'll be into autumn. But I'm going to use the sleigh and Santa, and we're going to do find another fun card to use as I might do a pop-up. You know, the slider one, slide out with Santa's face and then the sleigh at the bottom or something. We'll see. So that's Friday. Okay, right, take care, everybody. Lovely as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.